Hello. How we see God is a direct reflection of ourselves. The path to truth is a labor of heart, not the head. Or intellect and love are made of different materials. Or love has no labels, no definitions. No. I am not on the path to become any love guru or something like that. But these are the one of the rules. Now, rules not defined by any country, any organization, or any society, but these are few of the rules of love. Now, why I am talking about this, or rather, out of 40 rules. Now, why I am talking about this? Simply because of this book, which I am going to refer today. The book name is The 40 Rules of Love, written by a Turkish author, Elif Shafak, published in 2009, one of the international bestsellers. And this was given to me by my college professor, Ayesha Sayyed. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing this book, beautiful book, with me. Now, before we start our today's book synopsis, one piece of information. What I have done today is that after I have written my book synopsis, I have tried to refurbish or make it better through one of the AI tools. So, but it also means that some of the words will come which I typically do not use. So let us see how it goes. So that's why sometimes I may have to read it also from what we have written. Yeah, let us come to the book synopsis now. This beautifully written novel intertwines two stories. One that is based in 13th century, which focused on the life of famous Sufi poet Rumi, original name Maulana Jalaluddin, and second, or Kattu as we say in film parlance, of a woman, a middle-aged woman, not very happy with her wife, a mother of 3 children, named Ella, staying somewhere in England. The novel begins with a story from Ella, who works as a reader in a literary agency. She has been given a task of a manuscript to be read. The name of the manuscript is Sweet Balspeni, written by a Turkish author, Aziz Zehra. The manuscript is a retelling of the story of Rumi, a renowned poet, and his spiritual mentor or guru, the Shams of Tabriz. As Ella reads the manuscript, she is deeply moved by the narrative as well as its exploration of love, spirituality, and the search for truth. So, this new connection with the Rumi's life, or philosophy begins to transform Ella's wife dramatically. We'll see to that. We'll come to that point. Now, let us go back to 13th century. This historical narrative on Rumi's encounter with Shams of Tabriz, who is a wandering dervish who challenges Rumi's conventional thoughts on religion, faith, and love. Shams has been portrayed in this book as maybe you can say intelligent but eccentric, mystical but grounded and charismatic figure who believes that love transcends all faith, boundaries, religions, divides, etc. He in fact imparts these 40 profound rules of love to Rumi and his followers, which effectively inspire deeper understanding of life and nature of love. And these 40 rules are the natural backbone of this novel, because they come while we are reading the novel at regular intervals, but nowhere out of context. As Rumi's and Shams' relationship grows, the very foundation of Rumi's life, once respected as a scholar, an elite class person, a preacher, people who would follow him to his in mosque to listen to his sermons, gets changed like anything. He's rather made to change his ways because he is not grounded. He doesn't know what the suffering of common people, etc. So he abandons his old ways and goes on the new ways and means to embrace new spiritual path that is rooted to love and inner transformation. Now, however, Shams' unconventional methods and approach makes Shams as a controversial figure. At the same time, the affection or the friendship between Rumi and Shams makes a lot of Rumi's followers jealous and some heartburning also, because they are not getting the now sufficient time which they used to earlier get, which unfortunately results in a death of Shams. Rather, he is murdered and nobody is able to see his body where he is gone, but he is murdered for sure, and that changes the way Rumi looks at his wife. And sometimes, as we say that disguise, I'm not able to recollect the phrase right now. So what happens is that he turns his negative energy to become a poet, and that his grief, spirituality and profound lessons are turned into a poetry, and he becomes one of the greatest poet that earth has ever produced. Parallelly, while she is reading, Ella is reading all this story of Shams and Rumi, she undergoes a transformation which and begins to implement these rules in her day-to-day practice and changes completely. What does this change means? You have to read in the novel. I'm not going to talk about that. To conclude, we already passed 8 minutes. I have spoken too much. The 40 Rules of Love is a profound explanation of or exploration of spirituality, love, and self-realization. Through the intertwined stories of Rumi and Ella at two different places, but you will see how they are intertwined very nicely. Shafak addresses universal theme of transformation, the importance of following one's heart, and the necessity of embracing love in all its forms. The novel serves as a celebration of the Sufi tradition with its emphasis on love on the path to enlightenment, and encourages readers to look within themselves for the answers to life's most profound questions. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.